Hi, I'm Jeff Hunter. I'm founder of Talentism, and this week I'd like to talk to you about why to start a business. That's right, I said why. Most people want to talk about how to start a business, and frankly, there's a lot of great resources you can turn to answer that question. I'd like you to start with the 4 I's. Impress, independence, impact, or idea. And when we're talking about this, it'd be great if you remember the Big 4 conversation we had a couple of weeks ago. That Big 4 conversation was about how to unleash your potential and about how you could achieve excellence. And so when you're starting a company, it's important to use that model or that framework to think through why you want to start a business. So let's go through this. Impress. When we talk to founders, sometimes, not a lot, but sometimes I start to hear that the reason they're starting a company is they're trying to impress someone, a spouse, or their parents, or someone they care about, a mentor, a teacher. They want that title of CEO and founder. They want to be the person who walks down the hall and is noticed for their title, or their authority, or their position. If you're just going for the title, you're probably not going to build something great. Once you get the title, then what? Why do you care? If you're just getting into business or trying to start something just because you want to impress somebody, I'd caution you to think again. Now let's talk about independence. There's a lot of people who start businesses because they want independence. They want to be their own boss. Being your own boss in the Big 4 model is a lot like creating your own home. And creating your own home, your own place that makes sense to you, your own group of people that will actually help you and support you, that makes a lot of sense. Being your own boss is a good motivation, but it's not nearly enough. That brings me to the 3rd point, which could be impact. Impact is the way we think about ambition. It's this sort of insatiable ambition to make their mark in the world. It's not about the title, and it's not about being your own boss, but it is about just that drive, that compulsion to make something great, to make a dent in the universe. But oftentimes, impact motivators are missing something, and that's the 4th I, which is idea. People who start businesses because they have an idea, they have a passion, they have something they want to do. It's something they want to build, it's something they want to create. Those people actually are the ones that make the biggest dent in the universe. Now, the downside of being somebody who gets into business and starts your own business because you've got an idea you can't put down, the downside of that is you can get stuck on your idea. You can lose openness and self-awareness. Founders who come from an idea motivation can often find themselves stuck because they're so convinced that they've got what it takes and that their particular idea is the idea. The idea motivation is actually connected in the Big 4 model to meaning, because when you create that idea and you deliver it, it's satisfying to you. It's deeply satisfying. Why are you starting a company? If it's to impress someone, it's probably based on fear, and it's not going to be a good motivator for you. If it's to be your own boss, that's powerful, but it probably isn't going to differentiate you, and it isn't going to allow you to build something great. If it's to have an impact, and it's that insatiable compulsion to build something and create something, that can be great. But there's got to be something more. You got to make something great in order to be something great. And that would be the 4th motivation, which is the idea. That's the thing that's meaningful to you. But you also have to be open and self-aware and make sure that you're listening to others who could help you take that idea and get it into a form where the market actually wants it and can accept it. I hope this has been helpful for you. Next week, we'll bring you some questions that you can ask yourself to actually sort through what is your motivation for starting a company or why to start a company. Thanks. I'm Jeff Hunter, and I look forward to your questions at info@talentism.com. Have a great day.